Okay, are we ready? All right. Susan Elizabeth Brockmann, C1690004XSD.
Ready, Your Honor. Good morning. Chris Fisher on behalf of Ms. Brockmann, who stands to my right. Your Honor, today obviously is the time and date set for sentencing. We have reviewed the pre-sentence report. We find it factually accurate. A few additional comments, Your Honor.
All right. What's your name?
Susan Brockmann.
Brockmann, you talked to your attorney today?
I have, Your Honor.
Oh. Substance abuse assessment report. Did you review it?
I did.
Do you have any additions or corrections to this?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, as the sentence.
Your Honor, the basics initially are that Ms. Brockmann is 50 years old. She lives in Bruce with her 3 kids. She has 3 kids. They're 23, 22, and 17. She is a single mom. High school graduate from Rochester, then went to Oakland University and got a bachelor's degree in business administration. As you are aware, she does work for the township of Bruce. She has never, ever been in trouble with the law ever before. In fact, I think the only thing on her record ever is one 5-over traffic ticket in her entire life. Your Honor, as the court is aware, what happened here is Ms. Brockmann made a bad decision, but it didn't start out that way. She's at work, and some friends wished to go out after work, and my client said, well, I'm not driving if we're going to be drinking. So she left her car at work, where she only lives a few blocks away, and was transported to the restaurant where they unfortunately had a few drinks. And Ms. Brockmann then was dropped back off at work to her car. And before she got in her car, she thought better of it and decided, you know what, I'm not going to drive. So she went into her office and said, I'm just going to sit here, have a cup of coffee, call for an Uber, what have you. Unfortunately, she didn't hit the code properly, and she set off the alarm. So she disengaged it and then made the bad decision.
We're past that. We're past what happened.
So
okay?
the long story short is, since all that, she's taken it very seriously. As you're aware, that my client has suffered greatly for this. She has began outpatient counseling. She's doing that. She has complied. She's never been in trouble. Her whole life's been turned upside down for the first mistake she's ever made of this caliber in her entire life. I would be shocked if you ever saw her again, Your Honor.
What would you like me to know?
Just reiterate that I made a terrible mistake that night. Very, very poor judgment on my part. I knew that night, within hours, obviously I would never do this again or attempt anything like this, and it will not happen again.
And Your Honor, just
We're counseling. Where are we going? Counseling. You going to counseling?
Yes.
Yes, she's
Where's
going.
that?
Okay.
Cardamone Fisher.
How long have you been going there?
I decided to go in October, right after this happened.
All right. How often do you go?
I started every week. I went down to 2 weeks, and now she's recommending once a month.
Okay. You haven't been in trouble before.
No, sir.
And just so you know, Your Honor, I was doing my job and pursuing possible plea deals on this case, and it was my client who said, you know what, I just want to own it and accept responsibility for it at the last court date, which we did.
All right. Well, your math score is as low as it gets, okay? Which tend to indicate that there's not really an alcohol issue. There was a decision issue.
Correct.
All right? My question is why didn't you have the person drive you home? The
Poor choice.
$1,000,000 question, right?
Poor choice on my part.
Now, you got a degree from Oakland or
Correct.
Western?
Oakland University,
Okay, it says
yes.
Oakland. In what?
Business administration, Your Honor.
All right. Any particular expertise in the business field or just
Management.
general?
Management.
All right. Yeah, she hadn't been in trouble before. All right. Yep, same thing. 25 hours community service, non-reporting probation for 10 months, counseling, proof that you're going or that you completed it, no alcohol, illegal drugs or arrests. Oh, there's a minimum on this, isn't there? Oh, a minimum, yeah, okay. State police, okay. And who's paying for the counseling?
I am, Your Honor.
Yeah, use the money, take care of yourself.
Thank you, Your
Other
Honor.
people, no, I haven't done the fine assessment.
Oh,
Don't be so eager. All right? Why and all the state assessments are $450, court costs are $50, there's 30 days jail, I'll defer the jail. Back here at 10 months. Do the counseling, use the community service, stay out of trouble.
Yes, Your Honor.
Decide not to listen or do any of that, that's fine, I'll give you the jail time. You understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
thank you, Your Honor.
Dylan D'Agostino, C1701390N.
Ready, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Justin Vanderbrady, on behalf of Mr.